Hey guys, how's it going? Crypto Rick here. Been a while since I've sat down in front of the computer here and made a video, so I wanted to do so. I wanted to sit down for just a few minutes, really, and show you what I'm really working on now, my new venture here. So, as you know, crypto's crazy right now, as always, right? It's gonna get crazier before it gets less crazy, probably, with all the regulations and countries trying to figure out what they're doing and all that fun stuff. So we had our fun with some lending platforms. We made some money. We took some losses, and I just wanted to kind of branch out a little bit because I'm always looking for something new, something different, another way to earn residual income or just grow my crypto holdings, right? That's kind of the name of the game right now for me. Is I'm just trying to grow my holdings and see if I can find new and exciting ways to earn money passively, right? Passively. We can all trade. Think that's pretty basic. I'll get into that a little bit, maybe in some other videos. I do some manual trading here and there. I just don't have a lot of time to do that. Three kids, wife, and all that fun stuff takes up a lot of time. So it's tough to sit in front of a computer for hours and hours and manually trade. So what I've been doing is I've been playing with some trading bots, right? If anybody in lending has heard the term trading bot, well, I want to first and foremost say those lending companies aren't using a trading bot, and if they are, they're giving you false promises on what to expect for returns. I mean, they're dealing with millions upon millions of dollars, right? And as you see, it's not bots generating the money to keep them in business. As soon as their coin starts to drop, is when the trouble comes. So if they had a real bot that was able to generate the money that they say it was, then the coin price would be a non-factor. Coin price is going to be the most important part of the lending category at all. Really, anything in crypto, right? It's all about that market cap. If you can continue to grow your market cap, you're in good shape. So I wanted to learn some bots. I wanted to play with some bots and kind of figure it out. So I actually use a few different ones. The one I want to show you here today is Crypto World Evolution. All right. And what this is a fully automatic trading bot. It links to your exchange. Okay. So the coolest part about this is you don't have the risk of them running away with all of your money like you do when you're investing into these lending ICOs and lending, 10, 20, 30, 50, $100,000 to these companies. And then in 2 weeks, they decide to just take off with all the money. That risk is not existent here. This has a different set of inherent risks because we are dealing with trading and we are dealing with cryptocurrency, right? So to say this is risk-free is foolish, right? Absolutely foolish. Everything has a risk. The risk is more minimal here than what you'll see in a lending platform. What you're going to see for the risk here is simply, did the bot buy and then the coin dip? If so, then now you're a little upside down. But the beauty of this bot is it doesn't have our weaknesses. And our weaknesses in the crypto world is panic, right? We panic when we see red and we hit that sell button a little prematurely sometimes. And then next week, when we look back at the coin we sold, it's back up to where it was or even better than where it was, right? And now we're like, oh man, I just missed out. That's the panic selling that really hurts a lot of us, especially the newer traders, newer investors in crypto. The beauty of this bot is it will not sell for a loss unless you make it sell for a loss, all right? So if you sell, it's your fault, right? But the bot will never sell for a loss unless you make it sell for a loss. So patience with this bad boy is a virtue, okay? So what you have here is I have the Pro Miner license. I'll put the link with some description in the description of this video. It's my link. I designed just a little landing page to kind of help you guys out when it comes to picking what's right for you if this is something you want to try out. But they have a couple of different options. I call this the Coinbase of bots because it is unbelievably easy and user friendly. This is by far the easiest bot that I currently use to set up and maintain because they maintain it for us. They tune these bots for us. We don't have to mess with the settings and tell it at what price signals to buy and sell and all that stuff. They take care of this for us. This company is managing this remotely. So a lot of bots will actually use your computer. Your computer has to be on, or you have to get a VPS, and you have to deal with all that. But these guys take care of it remotely. All you do is log into the web portal, assign your bot, set up the APIs, and they run with it, and they take care of it for you. So what I want to do, this here is just your web portal. I want to go to the trading center here and kind of show you what we're looking at. So I've been testing it for a little while. As you can see here, I have 792 total orders. 546 of those orders have been completed. 246 are currently open. I have 16 bots going. The beauty of this platform is you're not buying a bot. You're buying a license. Okay, this is a 1-year license, depending on which package you choose. The 1-year license for both, and it comes with unlimited bots. So you can set each individual bot, which I'll show you right now, with a different budget. Okay, which is pretty cool. So you can have one bot that you made today with a 0.1 Bitcoin budget, and you can have more Bitcoin in your exchange than that 0.1, but that will only work with that 0.1. So you can actually make 16 bots like I have out of 2 exchanges. My one Binance account and my one Bittrex account has 16 total bots. So it's pretty cool how that works. So let me go to my bots and show you exactly what I'm working with here. So right now, as you can see, I don't have a lot of Bitcoin in my account, because what I do have is the coins that it's trading for. You're not making a lot of money if you're not trading, right? That's the whole point of a trading bot. So it's using up the budget that I assigned for it nicely. So you can see I have my Bittrex paused. I'm going to go ahead and say, guys, I suggest Binance over Bittrex for at least this trading bot. The Binance portion works great. It actually buys the Binance coin, and the trading fees are much less, meaning your profit can be more substantial. All right. So let's just go ahead and, these are the bots. These are the latest ones I did over here. So let's take a look at my live orders. So as you can see, I do have some red, right? There are some red in here, but unless I hit this sell now button, it's not going to sell until it's green. And that's the beauty of it, right? When you have a downturn in the market, it's easy for us to panic and hit sell on, oh man, I'm at negative 8% on this trade. It's easy to hit sell. But if you're going to truly let the bot do its thing, you got to let the bot do its thing. Don't panic. Let the bot work. Let it do its thing. And if you're unhappy with it, in a week, 2 weeks, a month, pull the plug, right? Just don't use it anymore. It's easy to stop. You just click that stop buy button on the previous page, right? But as you can see, there's some red, but there's also the completed ones are what matters, right? So 1.97 profit, 2.97, 1.8%, 7.3, 2.6, right? So we're seeing some decent numbers, 3.9, 3.4, because it will not sell for a loss. Look at this one. 20.1%, 20.55%, 10.7%, 19%, 11%, 12%, 21%, right? So the list goes on. There are some huge trades here. And I'll tell you what happened with this was I had this bot going in the shit week we had, a week and a half ago or so, and it was just full of red. It was a nightmare to look at. I was getting nervous. I thought I was in big trouble. I was like, I made a mistake, but I let the bot work. And then as soon as the market rebounded, not only did I catch up to where I was, but now I was seeing 10, 5, 10, 15, 20% profits on these trades because the bot's ready. It's not getting emotional, right? It's not emotional. It's not seeing a 5% gain after being in the red and hitting sell. It's letting it ride to see just how long this thing is going to go. And obviously, as you can see, some of these went upwards of 20% gains, right? So this is how the bot works. It'll ride the wave for you. You got to just relax and let it do its thing. That's my advice for you anyway, right? So that's the basics here as far as that goes. So if I wanted to add another bot, right, this is all you would do. Is the first step that you have to do is after you sign up, get your account, you'd click the API here. You'd add an API, whether it's from Bittrex or Binance. Unbelievably easy. Never click the withdraw box, okay? Just don't do it. It doesn't need to withdraw. Makes you know that they can't take your money. It won't withdraw anyway because that's not what this is. But when you're creating an API, never click the withdraw box. It doesn't need to do that. It needs to be able to trade, it needs to be able to read and write and all that stuff, but it does not need to trade. does not need to withdraw. Okay, so you click Add API, whatever nickname you want. This is the 4 exchanges that it works on: Bittrex, Binance, OKX, and HIT BTC. Again, I personally am seeing the best results on Binance. You paste in the API key and the API secret, and you're done. That is how easy it is to set up your API. All right. So once you have an API set up, your robots will be empty here. Okay. All you'll do is click Add Robot, name it, whatever it is, body, right? You'll click your exchange, Binance, click your API that will be loaded in there, and then you have this win-win or HPSI. Use the HPSI. I have 1 or 2 win-wins just to kind of test them out, and I think what that does is it just plays with the Bitcoin volatility by itself. I haven't really looked into it too much, but the HPSI is the one that trades all the altcoins. Okay, so that's the one that I'm primarily using. I may try a little bit, try both, right? Because if you don't like it, just hit stop by and be done with that. So you just choose that, and then this is where you'll give it your its budget, right? So if you're gonna put, we'll just say 1 Bitcoin into the trading bot, don't put 1 Bitcoin here. Okay, do not do that. I would say put 0.05 Bitcoin or 0.1 Bitcoin here. Do not put all of your money into 1 bot. Create multiple bots and create them at different times, different days. So if I'm going to create my first bot today, right now, I'm not going to create my second one until maybe a few hours later, maybe tomorrow morning. Stagger them in the market, right? So they're not getting triggered by the same exact coin. You don't want to trade the same exact thing. What's the point of that, right? So just stagger the bots accordingly, right? And that's it. As soon as you do that, it just goes. It starts trading on its own. It's absolutely that easy to set up. Like I said, this is the Coinbase of bots simply because of the ease of use. Now, with that being said, one thing about Coinbase, you pay for the ease of use, right? It is definitely more fees to use Coinbase than to use, even GDAC, for example. That's kind of similar here with us guys. So they do take 20%. We have to pay them. They don't take it because they don't have access to your funds. We have to pay them once a week, 20% of your actual profits. So if your coin value is less than it was to start the week and you haven't realized the gain, then you don't owe them anything. But if you go over, I think it's 0.005 Bitcoin, they want 20% of that because they're the ones maintaining the bots, setting them up, making sure that they're tuned properly. And quite frankly, I'm happy to pay that for a well-tuned bot that's earning me money. I'll take that all day long, right? So just something to keep in mind. There is on top of the one-time yearly license fee, there is the 20% weekly that I want to make sure everybody's aware of. I'm not a fine print kind of guy. I want to make sure it's all out there for you. And then the beauty of that 20%, I guess, is 10% of that goes to the company for doing what they're doing, and then 10% of that goes to compensation for the binary. So this thing does have team building. So if you're a YouTuber or you have a team and you test this out and you tell some friends about this, you can earn some commission for helping them set it up as well. Okay, you actually get some of their trading profits. You actually get some of their sign up bonus, just like everything else out there in the crypto world, right? Instead of them paying marketing companies, they're gonna pay us, pay the community, and we're much more likely to help each other out than Google is if they have an issue, right? So that's that, guys. That's how easy it is. Now, what I want to show you is my earnings page. Excuse me, I'm talking a lot, right? What I want to show is my earnings page. And again, I'm not a fine print kind of guy. I'm not the guy that's going to hide something from you. So I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to show you that what it shows right now is negative. So right now, it's showing negative 0.063 for the week. Okay, it probably won't end that way, but that's okay, right? I understand that I might lose a little bit once in a while here and there, but the previous week I made 0.1. Actually, where was it? real earnings 0.0559 BTC, in the week before 0.0099. Because what they do is they take the profit from your closed orders, and then they also take anything that's in the open orders. So it's real profit. It's not just the profit from the closed orders. If the market takes a bad turn, you have a lot of open orders with negative, then you'll go ahead and you'll see that on there as well, and they do not charge you any commission for that. Okay, so I just want to take a few minutes, guys, make this video, show you around on here a little bit. And if you have any questions, feel free, leave a comment. I will put the link in the description here, how you can get started and see a little bit more information. But feel free, if you have any questions on the bot, let me know. And until next time, happy crypto hunting.